I mean, we just talked about what Kingdompreneur was and how it went. Now we're talking about behind the scenes. I just want to give you your flowers because you being on boots in the ground in San Antonio and the level of work that you did in preparation, like bro, it was like, I'm proud of you for doing that because it is a lot. And so really because of you handling the majority of the front facing, just being there, like that event was successful because of your efforts, right? Like everybody played a part into it, but man, you spearheaded that. So I just got to give you a shout out. But yeah, I mean, obviously being behind the scenes, everything that you just said, like that, but people think it's easy to run an event. Like we get that all the time. Like, oh, I want to do this. Like, hey, I want to help. I want help with this event, or hey, like I'm thinking about doing this. And maybe they do one, and that's it. I think the barrier for podcasting is lower than the barrier for events. Meaning, like to be in the top 10% of all podcasts, you have to record 10 episodes. But most people don't even throw an event. They plan one, never throw it. But maybe there's like that one, like you get to one or two events, you're in the top 10%. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. There's a lot of coordination. And shoot, we even have a team of people that help us. But it's a lot of work.
I want to give them flowers too, Sarah, Rebecca, man. They really hold it
Sarah,
down.
Rebecca, and then Christian
Yeah.
at Lighthouse Studios. Man, you guys are incredible, and truly grateful. But so there's all that stuff. But yeah, it's so important. The lesson that we learned cost us a lot of money. I'm just gonna be straight up.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna, hold some things back. But yeah, I believe it's important to 100% be aligned. The lesson that we learned was vetting, and even like we prior knew someone that we collaborated with, and I don't want to expose too much in terms of just discernment is everything, because the first time I ever met this person, I just felt weird energy, right? But anyways, so we collaborated with this one individual on our event, and it made sense to really the whole result of what we wanted from Kingdompreneur. But we still had some questions about this individual as time went on throughout the event. Literally leading up to the last 2 days of the event, we kept on getting warning about one person. And we had quite a few people tell us, hey, we're not going to come to your event. We want to support you, but we aren't going to support this person because of what they do, who they are, their character. And we got put in a tough position to really make the call on, hey, do we move forward with this person or do we not? And that's the hard part in being a leader, because when things don't go right, you have to consult. So you have to, like, we took both sides, like the extreme on both ends. Like, and for us, we were like, man, how do we like, what would Jesus do? Like, like, we don't know if these things are 100% true. This is just hearsay. A lot of times where there's smoke, there's fire. But this is where grace comes in. This person is like new to faith. They're changing, right? So like, hey, let's have that grace and let's move forward. And it ended up biting us in the butt in a major way because of what we were warned about. This person showed us exactly who they are. And that's the unfortunate part, is that everybody that was a part of Kingdompreneur was supposed to represent being a Kingdompreneur, right? Holding yourself to a higher standard, not just as a business person, but as a quote unquote Christian. And there's just certain things that we know are morally correct and what's incorrect. And this person, if you talk to him, you wouldn't even probably be able to pick up on it, just because they're always talking about God. And when you really get to see behind the scenes with this person, there's just a lack of integrity, a lack of character. And that's not what Kingdompreneurs are about. You know, Joel, Manny, and I, like, we understood that going in. And so it cost us a lot of money because of what this person did to us. And I'll leave that out just for you know, YouTube. But these are conversations. But by the way, these are conversations that, you know, we're the type of people, we're not getting on a podcast and talking bad about something, or talking bad about someone when they haven't heard it directly from us. See, we're not about the gossip. We'll come in and address it and really test and see who your character is. Are all these things made up? Are all these people lying? Or is there truly fire? Because we saw the smoke, right? And you know, we were lied to correctly. And you know, us as Kingdompreneurs, us as people, like, we take that lesson, we take it on the chin, and we move from that person. So
Yeah, it's a stretch for sure, bro. It's a learning lesson. It's like when God's stretching us. I think with this situation is, remember when Jesus talks about someone strikes your cheek, give him your other cheek. If someone takes your cloak, like give him something else even more. If someone makes you run this way, run with them 8 miles, or basically like someone does you wrong, kill them with kindness, kill them with actually love. That's gonna like reap a coil. And that was my biggest lesson. It's stretching us because where we're trying to go with Crown, Kingdompreneur, events, and what we're trying to grow around the world, there's gonna be a lot of people, and it's gonna be probably multiple of you at the same time, right? Because we're trying to be global, right, in different countries, and so there's different types of people, right? You can't vet everybody, right? But you can do your best, and so you will have bad apples. And I feel like this was like it hurt, but the next time if it happens, it won't hurt as much, you know. And so, but I still think we'll get rewarded. I think we did
100%. I mean, let me say this before I say what I'm about to say. Like, because I want everybody to understand, like, that what Joel just said about, like, what would Jesus do? Like, kill him with kindness, kill him with love. Like, I am praying for this individual because, and like that, this isn't just podcast talk. This is like, man, I feel sorry for you because you have to go to that low of a place to get what you want. And like, when you understand what that really is, like what's behind that layer of what this person is doing, like you feel bad. And like, only, like, it's not for us to help with or like worry about if they change. But again, us as Kingdompreneurs, like, we want to not only just pray individually, like we want to like lead and be like, hey, look, you messed up here. Can you be forgiven? Do we, like, we're not even holding a grudge, right? Like an apology doesn't even need to be said.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
What's done is done. But we're still gonna call you up. We're not gonna call you out. We're gonna call you up because that's the type of men we are. That's the character in which we possess. And so I believe as Christians, that's how it should be, because we're not all going to get along. We're going to have different ideas and perspectives, and that's okay, because God created us all differently. But whenever there's any issue, it does need to be addressed. And once it's addressed, like Joel just said, turn the other cheek, kill him with kindness. hey, let me pray for you. Like when you can get to that place where people steal money from you or slap you in your face or break into your house, and you can say, man, let me pray for you. I love this moment. Not the moment was tragic, but this pastor Mari Emmanuel, the guy that I sent you. So he's cold-blooded. He's a pastor in New Zealand, and there was a terrorist attack at his church while he was preaching. A radical Muslim ended up going and stabbing him in the eye. So he just got stabbed. Like they detained the guy as Mari Emmanuel is on the floor. He has his hand on him. He's like, I forgive you. I love you. God loves you. Like when you can get to that place, man, like that's what we're called to be. Like that's Jesus. You know, that's Jesus on the cross. And so we're saying this because we're giving you the real. We're giving you the behind the scenes. Like that's who we are. We're authentically us. This isn't us calling somebody out. This isn't us calling somebody out or, you know, us trying to hurt somebody's reputation. We could have been done that. But this is a grown man conversation, and we want to model that. And we want to model just like everything else that we do. That way you can learn from what we went through. You can get entertainment too. But but like this is the value exchange.